Hello friends. Friends, when something bad happens with us, or someone cheats us, someone beats us, or someone tortures us for the one time, for two times, or for three times, what should be our actual actions? What type of actions should we take against a person who's actually cheating you, torturing you, or creating any kind of problem for you? Should you bear that? Should you tolerate that and keep waiting for the next time after a few days when that person will once again be ready to cheat us or to create problem for us? Should we be ready for that? I think that we should not be ready for that, and we should take strict actions against the person who's somehow doing any crime against us or creating any kind of problem for us. So today I'm going to talk about a girl who was raped by actually 33 persons. Let me first tell you one of the most shocking thing, and that is that she was the alone and she was actually raped by 33 persons. Now let's talk about this real story. This story actually might shock you, but you must know about it because it will somehow make you aware of a few things, of a few decisions which we actually take in fear or in hurry. Alright, so this is the story of Dobriwali in Maharashtra, where a girl had a relationship with a boy. They were actually not in a serious relationship. It was a temporary relationship. Then one day the boy calls the girl to meet. They actually had a meeting at some solitary place, at a room or somewhere else. Then the boy says the girls that I want to have a sexual relationship with you. Let's do the sex. Then the girl was somehow not ready for physical relationship and she objects. She says, she intervenes. She says that I am not ready for the sexual relationship and I actually can't make that with you. But somehow the boy forces her and he convinces her for having a sexual relationship with her. It was when the things actually started. They had a sexual relationship and they both went their home. The boy went to his home and the girl actually went to her home. But do you think it actually stopped here, or do you really think it was the right action of the girl? It was actually the most worst action taken by the girl. Alright, after a very few days the boy again calls the girl and he somehow convinces her to meet him at a room. So he again actually has a sexual relationship with her. Now we can't call it a sexual relationship because it was being done forcefully, where the girl was completely against it. She had objection for this particular activity. Alright, now again they just come back to their homes. Next time once again the boy calls the girls. This time he actually calls her and the girl actually denies from meeting him. But now this is what will definitely shock you. He calls her and he tells her that when we met for the very first time, we had sexual activity. I had made a video of our intimate scenes. This is what definitely was very much shocking for the girl. Now the girl was confused. She was in a dilemma. She was confused which decision to take at this type of sensitive moment. So what she does, she goes to the friend and now he starts raping her at many occasions. Since the boy had a lot of friends, once his friends check his mobile and they come to know about a video in his mobile, then they also convince the boy to let them have sex with the same girl. And actually the same thing happened. Initially there were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 10, but the number of his friends increased to 33. Now 33 persons raped her between January to September 2021. So they raped her for 9 complete months. Now the girl was actually completely shocked. She was in fear and she was unable to take any kind of decision. So what one day she does, one day she meets one of her auntie, where her clothes were actually torn and she had a lot of spots of blood on her body. She narrates the same story to her auntie, where her auntie becomes very upset after listening to this story actually. Then they call the police. Police comes and police listens to the same story, where there was an inspector, lady inspector. She also actually becomes very sad, and in the mid of the story she actually cried a lots of times. All right, now this was the time to take an action against all the 33 boys and her friends. So later they were caught by the police and they were actually sent to the jail, or there might have been some strict actions taken against them. But friends, should we wait for this type of things to actually happen with us? Should we let someone fully control us? I think no. When someone does wrong thing with us for the first time, we should try our level best to nip them in the bud. We should finish that particular activity at the same time. This should be our will actually. We should not let someone do anything wrong with us. Alright, so this story tells us that if someone does anything wrong with you, take initial actions. Take early actions and you can avoid a lots of things. Specifically, you can avoid something bad to actually happen with you, and you can just lead a perfect life. So this is the story for today. Now we will meet once again with another story. Till then, bye bye.